I think my biggest guiding principle has always been about courage. It's always been about courage to do, to face the tough challenges. You know, I think we get every day maybe bombarded with about 320 decision-making opportunities. And if we look and we sort of progressively track those opportunities, as small as they are, as insignificant as they all make up the sum path of our human experience. And a lot of times we, in situations where the tough decisions are being asked of us to make, we don't make them. And that results in very, very strong pitfalls, both as industries, as companies, as industries, and even to the human health of our country and our global society. So one of the really important guiding factors as a leader, I think, is to really instill upon your workforce and yourself, let's make the tough decisions. So that's kind of a testament of what you were just sharing. I think the other important thing I'd like to talk about is failing. And you know, we can sit up here and tell you how great we are and how wonderful we are, and regardless of our roadmap, we made it. The truth is, the difference between you all sitting in the room and us is probably we've just failed more than you have. Yes. And that's the part that doesn't get talked about, but that's the part that again is really important, both in our own human acumen, but also as we go about making our decisions on a day-to-day basis. I always tell my team, you know, let's fail fast. If it's not going to work, let's prototype it, let's beta test it, let's launch it in a small, you know, sort of a confined environment and fail fast and get a learning cycle from it. Because learning cycles are far more important than building a business that's just not going to make it. So I think, you know, fear of failure is not something, as a human being, I tolerate in my team and in myself and in my company. So, and I push back on every single person that pushes me and says there's too much risk, and I can assure you that there's a lot of debates in the automotive industry about risk because we're dealing with you know safety. There's 1.2 million lethal crashes a year. We should have zero tolerance for that. In any other world, that's an epidemic, right? So you know, self-driving, autonomous, highly automated, whatever you want to call it, needs to happen, because otherwise we are losing 1.2 million lives a year to this crazy thing called traffic crashes. So we have to be bold. We have to risk, as vaccines are created, we have to risk you know, having the casualty to make the big difference in life, and we have to not have a fear of failure. And I think all these things are, to some degree, you know, gendered as women because of the fact that we, you know, we're kind of given this DNA when we're born, and as we, you know, become mature and as we have families and become mothers. And I think men are very good at it too, but I think it's really important to realize and recognize the fact that that's part of our consistency, and we, you know, we're good at it. So let's take those great, you know, role capabilities and inject them into the workforce and really change the world as we know it.